In this video, we're going to be terraforming Pluto realistically in Universe Sandbox, so let's begin. So the first step to terraform Pluto will be to add more mass to it. Because if you look at the top right corner, Pluto doesn't even have 1% the Earth's mass, so we need to increase that quite a bit. I will use the materials tool to add iron to make it more massive. Alright, the mass is slowly going up, so I will do this for a while and then I will catch up on you guys. I will use silicon as well. Alright, I got the radius at 93% Earth's radius. That should be pretty good. Now I just need to cool down the temperature because no one can live on a planet that is 3,900 degrees. I will set the temperature at 1 degree. That should not be too cold if you live in the equator or something. Next, we need to make the atmosphere thinner because right now it's way too thick. And you may be wondering, where did that thick atmosphere come from? My guess is that it probably came from the iron and silkite gas that E threw at Pluto. So we will set the atmospheric pressure to be 1 atmosphere that will be the same atmospheric pressure as Earth so we can breathe normally. Now I'm going to adjust some visuals on Pluto to make it nice for us to live on. As you can see, we now have an 11.2% chance of life, but I feel like we can make it way higher. So let's start by adjusting the sea levels to be the correct levels. Pluto only has a tiny amount of water, so let's increase the sea levels so marine life can survive at the depths of the ocean. And it looks like one side of it is ocean and this side is all desert. That's fine though, because having big oceans are good. And also, if you look at the right, we got a massive increase. We now have a 63.7% chance of life, which is awesome. I'm also going to add a magentic field on Pluto to protect the dangerous radiation coming from the mighty sun. But since Pluto is very far away, it doesn't have to be that strong. It just needs to be strong enough to block all the radiation coming from the big old mighty sun. I also added some vegetation on Pluto so we can get like grass and trees on the surface to make it look even nicer to live on. I will set the rotational period to be 1 day, and the temperature will mostly spread around the planet, and not having one side of it be too hot and one side of it to be too cold. And our life likelihood is now over 84%, which is amazing. Let's also add some rings to our terraformed Pluto, because imagine how cool it would look if Pluto is habitable with rings. That will be super cool to see. And there we go. There is terraformed Pluto with rings. Let me know in the comments below, from a scale of 1 to 10, what would rate this look of? Pluto 10 being the best and 1 being the worst. Let's add the moons of Pluto in orbit around it as well so we can get a view from them. Like if Pluto was colonized, would you live on it? You're interested to see your opinion as well, so yay, let me know in the comments, would you live on a colonized Pluto? For now, let's get a view from a moon of Pluto. Wow, you can clearly see water and life on Pluto. The rings on it look amazing too. You could also see Charon over there on the left. There's Pluto's largest moon.
Let's head over there.
Since Charon is so close to Pluto, it's literally inside the rings. Let's land it and get a view. There's Pluto, look how close it is. Anyways, before you go, I have to tell you before I end the episode off. We are only 5 subscribers away from 200 subscribers, so if you haven't subscribed already, then make sure to subscribe. There is a little button below that says subscribe if you click on it, and it helps me a lot and we can get the channel out there. However, there is another way that you can support me. So if you didn't know, I have a Patreon account, link in the description. I have 3 tiers that can pay to be a member for my Patreon account, and now you must be wondering, oh, what are the tiers? Well, I will tell you now: basic orbiters, premium orbiters, and VIP orbiters. Those are the 3 ways you can support me, my channel, and my Patreon account. And I think that's all I have to say, so thanks for all the support you've given me, and let's finish the episode off by launching Earth at our colonized Pluto. Thanks for watching. See you later.